Good evening, guys. My name is Tommy and welcome to Northern Ear Reactions. Tonight is the night. It is the final night of Metropolis Part 2 by Dream Theater, and the song that we're listening to tonight is Finally Free. Wow, what an album this has been so far. I feel like I've been dragged from pillar to post. I've never overthought an album so much. I've never had so many red herrings in an album so much. I didn't think that something like this was possible. Um, this has been fantastic. This has been really, really, really good. So where are we up to so far? We know that the Sleeper and the Miracle are brothers and they are both in love with Victoria. We know that Nicholas is regressing into a past life and communicating with Victoria. And thinking about it over and over again, I'm fairly confident that Nicholas is Victoria in a future life. But I don't know whether there's been any concrete evidence of that. It's just the overwhelming feeling that I'm getting from what I've heard. Last night's songs was basically musically what I thought was a bit of a coming together or an argument or a fight, and maybe I overthought it, and I said that I thought that the symbols in the videos represented the different characters, and a lot of people have come on the comments and said actually they don't represent anyone really. They're just there for the background. It's a fan made video. So I'll disregard that. Disregarding that gets rid of the theory that Nicholas is the sleeper and gets rid of the theory that the sleeper is the person that died or the sleeper is the person that did the killing. So I'll disregard that and just stick with what's actually been said. And the things that were said were in the second song, One Last Time, we heard Victoria saying to somebody, let's lay together for one last time before we fade away. And I've got to admit, in that song, thoughts came back into my head about whether there is some kind of planned suicide involved. And I put in the description of last night's video that it almost feels like it's some kind of modern day Romeo and Juliet. So as someone died and someone thinks, I can't live with myself then after they've died, so I need to end it myself. So there's that kind of question hanging around my head at the minute. And then the final song was easily my favourite song of the whole album. That was The Spirit Carries On. And basically just a really nice song that is a repeat of Regression. So the repeat of the melody, or slight tweaks to the melody, but pretty much a repeat of the melody and a repeat of the chord structure to Regression. And it's just a song about, Nicholas finally being at peace with what he now understands happened in the past, and he realizes that people don't die when they die. Their spirit carries on. So to directly quote the title of the song. So yeah, I'm happy to get into the final song. I am a bit apprehensive though, because all this week people have been saying, "Don't worry, it gets easier. It clears up toward the end of the album." And I can't help but think I'm still very confused. I still don't know for sure who Nicholas is. I still don't know who's died, and I still don't know how he died, or they died, I should say. So there's still a really good chance that at the end of this song, I'm going to be like, I still don't understand. But hopefully not. Hopefully we're there. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. So I reckon let's just jump straight in. This is Dream Theater Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, and we are finally free. Let's go.
You are once again surrounded by a brilliant white light. Allow the light to lead you away from your past and into this lifetime. As the light dissipates, you will slowly fade back into consciousness, remembering all you have learned. When I tell you to open your eyes, you will return to the present, feeling peaceful and refreshed. Open your eyes, Nicholas.
I don't like where this is going. There's thunder. That's never good. I love how that's just completely turned, you know.
Friday evening, the blood still on my hands. To think that she would leave me now, for that ungrateful man. Sole survivor, the witness to the crime. I must act fast to cover up. I think that there's still time. Hate seemed hopeless and lost with this note. They'll buy into the words that I wrote. This feeling inside me finally found my love. I finally broke free. No longer torn in two. I take my own life before losing you.
So Victoria's chose the sleeper. Julian. Okay. And I've just noticed that it said Victoria past. Does that mean there's a Victoria present?
This feeling inside me finally found my love. I finally broke free. No longer torn into. He'd kill his brother if he only knew. Their love renewed. They'd rendezvous in a inside me. Finally found my life, I'm finally free. No longer torn in two. I learned about my life by living through you. This feeling inside me, finally found my life, I'm finally free. No longer torn into living my own life by learning from you. We'll meet again, my friend, someday soon.
Considered to be a member of American nobility. And as you can imagine, as the skies have grown darker here over Washington, the mood has grown darker as well, and people here are beginning to resign themselves to the possibility that they are witnessing yet another tragedy in a long string of misfortunes.
Reaction from everywhere, from Washington and certainly from around the world, as Ken...
Open your eyes, Nicholas.
so much happened in that song. The last bit is still a mystery to me. We heard the miracle basically say that he's killed them both. And actually, it's freed him. He's now free because he doesn't have to choose between his brother or the girl that he loves. And basically, he's killed them both because he can't stand the fact that she's about to choose his brother over him. He's made it look like a suicide by writing that note and put it in the sleeper's pocket so that when people find them both, it becomes an evident suicide. Then we hear Victoria, obviously before the event, say that she's about to meet Julian, who I'm guessing is the actual name of the sleeper, and that she's finally going to finish it with the miracle, and that the sleeper's always had her heart. And I'm guessing the miracle knows that's happened. So those two meet up in an alleyway, thinking that nobody can see them. But the miracle catches up with them and kills them both. But that was quite brutal. The music was so intense. It just perfectly captured what was happening. And those sound effects that you could hear, the struggle, all that kind of stuff that was going on was just incredible. And then he said to Victoria, "Open your eyes, Victoria." And then I'm guessing that's when she dies. Or does he make her watch him as he kills the other one? Whatever. It sounds like it's a little bit sadistic though anyway. Then you hear the "we'll lay again one last time," and actually what they mean is we're going to lay here one last time. This is our last night on earth kind of thing. Then it talks about them going to heaven, and then we meet a familiar voice, which is Nicholas. But that last bit, is it basically saying this whole album has been about Nicholas trying to free himself of the mental burden of his past life? And that's why he's been going through therapy. And in the last song, we heard him finally say, "I'm free. I found the answer to what I've been looking for. I can finish the therapy. I don't need to do it anymore." And I think what we hear is him finish his therapy, make his way home, ready to start the end of his life, if you like, or the rest of his life, I should say, believing that he's free from it. And then we hear that phrase again, "open your eyes." And I don't know, does that give him an instant flashback to when Victoria got told to open her eyes? And is that kind of saying that he's not actually free? It's still going to haunt him forever. Because even though he's found the answer, he's still getting triggered by "open your eyes." I don't know, there was part of me that was thinking when I was hearing all that noise and hearing him turn off his telly, put music on, you do hear about lots and lots of people getting found after committing suicide with their favourite tracks on, with the telly off. There's a famous musician who is from my neck of the woods, Ian Curtis, who led Joy Division, who was the frontman of the Joy Division, and when he was found hanging, he was found with his favourite album on, and he turned everything off, and I think he'd like tied it up and stuff. He'd made it all look pristine. So when I was hearing this, I thought to myself, is he going to go home and kill himself? But I don't think I heard anything to confirm that happened. I don't know. So so in summary, is that last bit simply just saying that he's not free? This is going to stick with him forever. Even when he's gone home and finished his therapy, he's still got that phrase running through his head, and when he hears it, it instantly triggers him to that time when he died, well, when Victoria died. Or was that last couple of seconds him killing himself, and that open your eyes was an instruction, if you like. I'm not entirely sure, and I think I'm going to need you guys to flood the comment section with all the spoilers that you've all been biting your lips for all week, and just clarify those last 30 to 40 seconds of the whole album. I'm pretty sure I got the rest of the song right. So the sleeper is the killer, the miracle is the killer, because she chose him over the miracle. But those last 30 or 40 seconds, I'm not too sure which side the story leans towards. Maybe it doesn't lean towards any. Maybe it leaves it open for your interpretation. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comment section what your interpretation is of the ending of that album. Amazing, amazing album, and thank you very much for sticking with me, actually, and showing me all your support throughout the week. There's been the same names popping up saying, I'm really enjoying this series of videos, keep going. It's an amazing album, it's one of my favourites, keep doing what you're doing really well. So thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for not giving me any spoilers all week. I do feel, though, some of the feedback that has come through has been quite fair. I don't think I've focused very much on the music this week because it's all been about the story. I went in with the view to do both, but very, very quickly I found myself getting pulled in by the story, and I'll admit the music did slip by me a bit. So I've got a proposition, and let me know if you are up for it. Tomorrow night I was going to finish Dream Theater week off by listening to Metropolis Part 1. What I'm thinking instead is about 7:30 p.m. UK time, I could do a live stream of the live Scenes from New York concert. And what I think that might be a good opportunity to do is to really take in the music, take in the performance, and hopefully by then you guys will have told me the bits that need filling in as far as the storyline's concerned, and I can really appreciate some of the music that's going on. Plus, in the comment section, if you watch along, you can fill me in on the little bits of the album that were clues all along that I just never picked up on and stuff like that. And then at the end of that, we can still watch Metropolis Part 1 because it's only a 10-minute song, so there's plenty of time to do that. So let me know, would you like me to do a live stream tomorrow night of Scenes from New York, followed by Metropolis Part 1? Or is it a bit overkill? Do you just want me to go straight into a normal video where I do Metropolis Part 1? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you've liked the videos. If you've got any other ideas of any other kind of concept album that you'd like me to do, I know a few people have mentioned Operation Mindcrime, Magica by Dio, things like that. Let me know in the comment section again. And if you did like what you saw tonight, then consider subscribing to the channel. One of the things that I want to do here is explore as much new music as I can. Before I started this channel, I hadn't listened to a single metal song in my life, pretty much. And already you guys have shown me so much fantastic, superb music. I can't believe I've not listened to them before. So keep it coming. Thank you very much for your support. And I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe for a live stream. Let me know. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.